Hello everybody, welcome to GeoGeekCentral.com online classes for law exams. So today I will be discussing with you the previous year solved question paper of ILI CAT LLM entrance examination question paper of the year 2015 to 2016. So let us start. So first I'll start with multiple choice questions of English language. Choose a word which is the opposite in meaning to the word given in capitals. The correct option is option number D, graceless. Second, recondite. The correct option is option number C, straightforward. Third, vacillate. The correct option is option number A, persist. Then question number 4, subtle. The correct option is option number B, obvious. Fifth, ancillary. The correct option is option number D, secondary. So these words is actually in opposite to the meaning given in the bold letters. Then I will be dealing with you the next set of questions in which please choose an appropriate word to complete the sentences given below. So these are the fill in the blanks type of questions. Question number 6. Dash the Consumer Protection Act 1986. A consumer has got certain rights. The correct option is option number C, under. Then question number 7, the provisions of the act are compensatory in nature, option number D. 8, this coat cannot be mine. The correct option is option number B, but. This coat cannot be mine, but it's too big. Question number 9, against the wishes of his family, he left the school. Option number D. 10, as a conscientious, option number D, citizen, I shall write a letter to the municipal authorities. In each sentence below, one word has been printed in capitals below the sentence. 4 words are suggested, one of which can replace the word printed in bold. Without changing the meaning of the sentence, please find out the appropriate word in each case. You have to choose the correct appropriate word which can replace the letter which is given in bold, the word which is given in bold in the question. Question number 11, the despotism of custom is everywhere the standing hindrance. This is option number D, tyranny. So the meaning, the nearby word of the word called despotism is option number D, tyranny. 12, he was so much enamored by her that he neglected his duties. This is option number D, smitten. Question number 13, in his autobiography, he refers to his abhorrence for the animal diet. This is option number D, repugnance. Then question number 14, this ticket will entitle you to free seat at the concert. This is option number B, enable. Out of the 4 alternatives given below, choose the correct word in each case. 15, the road to success is hard work. 16, everyone is in favor of general economy and particular expenditure. Option number B. 17, a number of policies have been undertaken by the government to ensure health of children. Then next question, the next set of questions are actually, let me read it for you. In the questions given below, out of the 4 alternatives, please choose the one word which can be used as a substitute for the word sentence stated below. So the sentence which are stated in the question, you have to choose a single word which can, which actually represents the meaning of the sentence. That which cannot be corrected, option number A, incorrigible. 19, a style in which a writer makes a display of his knowledge. This is option number B, pedantic. 20, a person with good understanding, knowledge and reasoning power is option number B, intellectual. Then we will be dealing with questions relating to general knowledge. So these are the questions of the year 2015. 21, the hardest substance available on earth is option number A, diamond. 22, if a person is injured in an accident and his knee joint is broken, then he or she needs to consult option number B, orthopedician. 23, which Mughal emperor took the title of Alamgir? This is option number B, Aurangzeb. Question number 24, the Khetri project in Rajasthan is famous for the production of option number B, copper. 25, a closed economy means option number D, a country having no imports and exports. 26, what out of the following is considered to be the network of networks? This is option number A, internet. 27. One amongst the following diseases is not caused by contaminated water. This is option number B, jaundice. 28. The English language was introduced in the pre-independence India by option number C, Lord Macaulay. 29. One out of the following is the capital of Egypt. This is option number B, Cairo. 30. The Aga Khan Cup is associated with the game of option number C, hockey. 31. One out of the following birds has been declared as the state bird by the Delhi state. This is option number A, house sparrow. 32. Singalila National Park is located in the state of option number D, West Bengal. 33. Who was the first Governor General of Free India? This is option number A, C. Rajagopalachari. 34. Through the Clean India campaign, the Union government has set a target to make India free from dysfunctional toilets by the year option number A, 2019. 35. The author of the book entitled Strictly Personal, Manmohan and Gursharan, published recently on the lives of Dr. Manmohan Singh and his wife by Messrs. HarperCollins is the author is option number A, Daman Singh. 36. Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya was the founder of option number A, Banaras Hindu University. Then question number 37. Who was the winner of the Australian Grand Prix 2014? So for the year 2014 it was option number C, Nico Rosberg. You have to comment in the comment section below who is the latest winner of Australian Grand Prix 2020. 38. Which out of the following countries is going to host the FIFA Women World Cup in the year 2015? So the correct option is option number B, Canada. So also answer in the comment section below in which country the latest FIFA Women World Cup will be held. Then 39. The next Commonwealth Summit 2015 shall be held in option number A, Malta. 40. The book entitled One Life is Not Enough is an autobiography of option number B, K. Natwar Singh. So now we will be dealing with part 2 of this paper, which deals with multiple choice questions of law subjects. 41. Who said that jurisprudence is the science of the first principles of civil law? This is option number D, Salmon. 42. The word prudentia stands for option number A, knowledge. 43. Animus domini is an essential element of possession. According to option number it is option number C, John Salmon. Ignore option number D and the tick mark. 44. Immanuel Kant is the exponent of option number D, the retributive theory of punishment. 45. Jeremy Bentham's concept of law is option number A, imperative. 46. The word jurisprudence is of option number C, Latin origin. 47. Who divided jurisprudence into general jurisprudence and particular jurisprudence? This is option number A, Austin. 48. Which jurist has evolved the concept of jural postulates? This is option number D, Roscoe Pound. 49. Who described law as a set of social facts? This is option number B, Dugwit. 50. Which jurist doesn't recognize a child in mother's womb as a legal person? This is option number C, Patton. 51. The preamble to the Indian Constitution was prepared by option number C, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. 52. The minimum age required to become the Prime Minister of India is option number C, 25 years. 53. Article 14 of the Indian Constitution is available to option number D, both citizens and to non-citizens. 54. Right to education has been inserted in the Indian Constitution by option number B, the 86th Amendment. 55. The pardoning power of the President of India is provided under option number C, Article 72. 56. Special leave petition is provided under option number D, Article 136. 57. If the office of the President and the Vice President happen to be vacant simultaneously, one out of the following will discharge the duties of the President. This is option number A, Chief Justice of India. 58. The power of the Supreme Court of India to decide the disputes between the centre and states falls under the option number C, original jurisdiction. 59. The statement what cannot be done directly cannot be done indirectly relates to one of the following doctrines. Is option number A, the doctrine of colorable legislation. 60. Which of the following articles empowers the President of India to appoint a Prime Minister? This is option number B, Article 75. 61. Section 84 of the Indian Penal Code provides for option number A, legal insanity. 62. Which one of the following is not a stage in the commission of crime? This is option number A, abatement to commit crime. So I have explained here the 4 stages of crime. This is intention, preparation, implementation and accomplishment. But abatement is actually not one of the ingredients or say a stage in the commission of a crime. 63. Grave and sudden provocation is a matter of fact, option number A, and it has been given under section 300 exception 3rd. Then question number 64, the Criminal Law Amendment Act 2013 is based on option number D, the Burma Committee report. 65, who is known to be the sole author of the Indian Penal Code 1860? This option number C, Lord Macaulay. 66, the maxim Doli incapax means option number C, incapability of a child. 67, assault in order to outrage the modesty of a woman is punishable under option number D, section 354. 68, what is the maximum punishment for the offence of defamation under the Indian Penal Code 1860? This is option number B, 2 years. 69, in one out of the following cases, the Supreme Court of India formulated the doctrine of rarest of rare case for imposing death penalty. This is option number B, Bachchan Singh versus State of Punjab. 70, one out of the following is a leading case in which the points of distinction between culpable homicide and murder. This is option number A, R versus Govinda. 71, the word international law was first used by option number C, Jeremy Bentham. 72, an international treaty becomes binding for India when option number D, the Indian Parliament enacts a new law accepting the treaty. And this has been held in the case of Jolly George Varghese and others versus Bank of Lochan. Then question number 73, the International Criminal Court is situated at option number D, The Hague. 74, the European Court of Human Rights is situated at option number D, Strasbourg. 75, in the year 1945 of the San Francisco Conference, the United Nations Charter was signed and adopted by option number B, 51 nations. Then 76, the United Nations Charter came into force on option number B on 24 October 1945. 77, which one of the following regional human rights mechanism do not as yet exist? This is option number C, the Asian Regional Human Rights Mechanism. 78, there are two main treaties of recognition. This is option number A, the constitutive theory and the declarative theory. 79, who amongst the following had remarked that it is sad truism that international law is still the vanishing point of jurisprudence? This is option number B, it has been said by Honorable Mr. Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer. 80, a member of the United Nations can be suspended from exercise of rights and privileges of membership by the UN General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council, and this has been given under Article 5 of the UN Charter. 81, which section of the Indian Contract Act 1872 provides that an agreement without consideration is void? This is option number A, section 25. 82, supply of necessaries to a minor is option number C, quasi contract. 83, the leading case Carlyle versus Cargolli Smoke Ball Company relates to option number B, general offer. Then 84, if an agreement is against the public policy, it shall be option number C, void. 85, when the surety discharges the whole debt due to the creditor, the surety gets the entire rights of the creditor against the principal debtor. This principle is known as option number D. This is actually known as subrogation, given under section 92 of Transfer of Property Act. 86, the expression quantum merit means option number A, as much as earned. 87, a mobile phone displayed in a showroom with a discounted price tag affixed on it is option number A, it is an invitation to offer. 88, an agreement entered into by a minor is option number A, it's void ab initio. 89, consensus ad idem means option number A, meeting of minds. 90, one out of the following is a void contract. This is option number A, by mistake, and this has been given under section 20 of Indian Contract Act. By undue influence, by coercion and by fraud is actually a voidable contract. 91, the principle of law laid down in Hadley versus Baxendale is related to option number C, special damages. 92, the word tortum is derived from one of the following Latin terms. This is option number D, tortum. Then question number 93, one out of the following is not a defense under the law of torts. This is option number D, illegality. 94, the law of defamation is largely built on option number D, strict liability. 95, The close proximity rule was propounded in one of the following cases. This option number B, Donaghy versus Stevenson. 96. Donaghy versus Stevenson is the case relating to the issue of option number B, negligence. Then question number 97, tort is option number 1, civil wrong. 98. Rule in Rylance versus Fletcher is a rule of option number B, strict liability. 99. Privilege is a defense in case of option number C, defamation. 100. When negligence of two or more persons results in the same damage, it is called option number D, composite negligence. Question number 101, section 34 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 deals with option number C, insolvency of a partner. Then question number 102, effect of admissions by a partner has been dealt with under one of the following sections in the Indian Partnership Act. This is option number C, section 23, which deals with effect of admission by a partner. 103, the mutual rights and duties of the partners are to be determined by option number A, the provisions of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, and this has been given under section 13. Then 104, that relation of partnership arises from contract and not from status has been incorporated in one of the following sections of the Indian Partnership Act 1932. This is option number B, section 5. 105, one out of the following is not an essential ingredient to constitute a partnership. This is option number B, contribution of capital. 106, a salaried partner, option number A, could be a partner depending upon the real relations between the partners. Then 107, one out of the following is not a prerequisite for partnership. This is option number C, registration. 108, one out of the following is not a kind of partner. This is option number D, principal officer. 109, the history case that laid down the test for determining the existence of a partnership is, this is option number B, Cox versus Hickman. 110, the term goods in the sale of goods means option number A, certain goods. Then question number 111, if there is a contract for sale of a specified or certain goods, the property in them is transferred to the buyer at such time as the option number D, parties to the contract intended it to be transferred, given under section 19, which deals with property passes when intended to pass. Then question number 112, a buyer's right to examine the goods on delivery is contained in one of the following sections of the Sale of Goods Act. This is given under option number B, section 41. 113, the rights of an unpaid seller against the goods under the Sale of Goods Act 1930 have been prescribed in option number B, chapter 5. Under chapter 5, there are sections 45 to 54 which deals with rights of an unpaid seller. Then question number 114, the maxim nemo dat quod non habet, incorporated in section 27 of the Sale of Goods Act, means and implies, it means option number C, no man can pass a better title than he himself has. Then question number 115, where in a contract for sale of goods there is no express or implied provision as to the place of delivery of the goods, then under section 36 of the Sale of Goods Act, the goods would be deemed to have been delivered, option number A, at the place where they were at the time of sale. This has been given under section 36. It deals with rule as to delivery. 116, the formalities attending the transfer of property in goods under the conflict of laws shall be governed by option number A, lex contractus, which means law of the place where the contract is made. 117, right of lien is lost by the unpaid seller under the circumstances stated in one of the following sections of the Sale of Goods Act 1930. This option number C, section 49, which deals with termination of goods. 118, right to sue a courier lies with option number C, the party in whom the property in the goods waste. 119, under the Specific Relief Act 1963, a suit for recovery of possession can be filed, option number B, only in respect of immovable property given under section 5. 120, a suit possession under section 5 of the Specific Relief Act can be filed within option number C, 12 years. 121, a suit for possession of an immovable property under section 6 of the Specific Relief Act 1963 can be filed within option number B, within 6 months of disposition. Then question number 122, explanation to section 10 of the Specific Relief Act 1963 lays down option number B, certain rebuttable presumptions of law. Question number 123. Jurisdiction of court to enforce specific performance of a contract is option number B, discretionary. 124. Section 37 of the Specific Relief Act 1963 deals with option number A, temporary injunction. So section 37 deals with temporary and perpetual injunction, and section 39 deals with mandatory injunctions. 125. In a case of specific performance of a contract, the rights of the parties are governed by the principles of option number A, equity. 126. Section 13 of the Limitation Act 1963 applies in case of option number D, pauper. It deals with, let me tell you, section 13, it deals with exclusion of time in cases where leave to sue or leave as a pauper is applied for. 197. Condition of delay under the Limitation Act 1963 is dealt with under section 5. It deals with extension of prescribed period in certain cases. 128. Under section 6 of the Limitation Act 1963, for a person with disability, the period of limitation will run from option number A, removal of the disability. 129. The law of limitation is founded on option number D, public policy. 130. The Limitation Act 1963 doesn't apply to option number D, writ petitions. 131. The period of limitation for specific performance of a contract is option number C, 3 years. 132. The Limitation Act 1963 came into force on this option number A, 5th October 1963. 133. The Kyoto Protocol aims at protecting option number B, greenhouse gases. 134. The Stockholm Declaration 1972 declared option number C, 26 principles. 135. The Wildlife Protection Act was enacted in the year option number A, 1972. 136. The International Basel Convention deals with option number B, hazardous waste. 137. The standard in respect of noise in an industrial area during the daytime is option number D, 75 decibel. 138. Environmental pollutant has been defined in the Environment Protection Act 1986 under section 2 clause B. 139. The Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960 defines treating animals cruelly under these actually are wrong question. So these are reason why I haven't chosen any answer, because it is not given under any of the given sections. 40. Public nuisance is option number B, criminal wrong. And this is the descriptive part in which 4 questions are given and all the questions are mandatory. So I'll try to deal the solution of these subjective questions in the next session. So with this note, I am actually concluding this session for today, and I hope you all have liked it. Do not forget to give a like, share and subscribe to the channel. So I am signing off for today. Have a great day.